YouTube, let's get it. Back with another vid, YouTube. It's your boy Big Gap. And today in front of us, we got something different. It is RC related, but you can make it whatever you want it to be. But for me, it's RC related. So today we're going to talk about the Apache 4800. The Apache 4800. This is a storage system. It's waterproof. It's airproof. It's everything. And I'm going to be using this for my RC controllers. As y'all know, I just did a video yesterday on the Fly Sky Noble that gives me 4 remote controls, and those 4 remote controls are going to be on all of my cars and my boats. All 4 remote controls. I have one DX8, I want to say DX8i or something like that for my planes, which I only have 3 planes, but all those will be on one remote as well. But as far as my cars and boats, they will all be on one of 4 remotes. So we're gonna get on into the video, man. I'm gonna show y'all what this is about. I'm gonna show you how it's done. It's easily done, man. There's styrofoam on the inside of the boxes, and they have these they in little cubes, and you just pull them out as you need to be able to fit the controllers. So first, I'm gonna show y'all this one, which I already have 2 remotes in. On the next one, I'm going to show y'all exactly how I did it, but voila, there they are. I have my Spectrum DX5 Pro, and I have my Futaba 7PX right there. And today we will be doing in the brown case, we'll be doing the Fly Sky Noble, and we will be doing my other new one, the Sanwa M17. The reason why I needed to get something like this, and it really helps for me, is because when we're doing the off-road drag races, unlike the street drag races, I only really have 2 street drag cars. So most of the time I only have 1 remote out anyway. But when we're doing the off-road drag racing, certain cars that I want to run that day, they're on different controllers. So that means I have to take multiple controllers with me. And with that being said, the last 2 drag races, off-road drag races that we had, my DX5 Pro has been broken twice. They broke the antenna off the first time. I fixed it back, and then it broke off again another time we did the off-road drag races. Somebody stepped on it, and I was able to repair it. Just luckily, I was able to repair this thing because these remotes are not cheap at all. This one is not one of my more expensive ones, but it's not cheap. I think this radio might have been $300 and something when I got mine. Came with 1 receiver. I think it was like $300 and something. Big shots out to the hobby shop, Stockbridge, Georgia. Let's get it. But anyway, yeah, it was broken twice. So, and I didn't want it to be broken again because it's eventually, with it already being broke twice, eventually if somebody else break it again, it's probably going to break something internal to where it's unusable or it looks funny without the antenna thing. So with that being said, I had to get these boxes so I can secure my remotes. When I'm not driving, I just put it back in the case, close the case down, and nobody can step on it. Nobody will hurt it. And the good thing about these cases, like I said, they're waterproof, shockproof, and all that good stuff. So when I do go out of town and I want to carry my remotes, or if I'm riding in the car, normally what I do with my remotes is I sit them on the front seat and I try to keep them spread it out so they won't bump into each other and break one of the screens or anything like that, break the wheel off or anything like that. So with these, now I can just slap them in the car. I can even throw them in the back of the truck, and I don't even have to really be worried about them getting broke or getting wet or damaged in these cases. So that's the reason why I done it. You know what I'm saying? Some people may think that this is a lot of rubbish. You really don't need this. You really don't. If you're really careful with your stuff, You really don't. But if you like me and you get caught up in the heat of the moment and you just enjoying yourself, you're not really worried about somebody stepping on your controller. This is what happens. And it can happen on the, it doesn't have to be a person stepping on your controller. It could be something, you had your controller sit on the back of the truck and somebody hit it and knock it off onto the ground, or whatever the case may be. You might sit it on top of your car and somebody run into your car, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So these work for me. So I'm gonna get this one out of the way because it's already ready. And I'm going to bring out the fresh new one and show y'all exactly how I done it. I'm gonna try to do this on camera. It's gonna be a little tough because of the angle that I have the camera sitting at, but we're gonna try to make it work. Hold tight. All right. By the way, these things cost about, well, the first one I got, it cost $69, the green one. It wasn't on sale. I got them from Harbor Freight, but today when I got this one, they were on sale, and this one was only $44. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, I'm staring at about what, $2,000 worth of RC remotes right here. So I have to protect my, protect my investment, you know what I'm saying? So let's just say I spent a total of $100, $110, and now my remotes are covered. So this is what comes in the package. Got a little instructions and a little bit of this mouse stay away. It comes with 2 different sets of styrofoam. So the other one, the green one, came with one of these as well. So now I have 2, just in case if I mess up and I don't do one right, I can do the other one. But as y'all can see, it's probably hard for y'all to, yeah, y'all can see that. See those little squares? It comes out in the little squares. So this is how I actually do mine. I'm gonna start off with the sandwich. First, I'm gonna see exactly how I'm gonna put them in there. All right, that one's gonna go there. And I'm guessing this one will go here. I need to offset them just a little bit. All right, so get that off the wall. All right, it's gonna be a little bit difficult with this one with this trigger on. I may let it up, but let me see, maybe if I turn them, there we go. If I turn them that way, they'll go perfectly. So that is about how I'm going to place them. I'm gonna start off with this one since it's it has more of an awkward angle to it with that trigger. With the steering being in the front, which I do like that though, because when I close it down, it won't be right on top of the steering. So let's get the sandwich out of the way. All right, so this is how I did my first one. I just grabbed it, both sides, and I pressed down on it. And it made indentions into the fabric, what I needed to take out. So press down, get it in there good. Let's see where the front one at. All right, so when I pull it up, you pull it up, it gives you a marking of kind of where some of the lines are. So then you start taking them out little by little. You don't want to take out too much. You want to take out a little bit, and you want to place it back in there. See if it's sitting right. All right, you're gonna be there. That's gonna be there. So that's enough on the bottom end. Alrighty, so where are we with that? We're there. Kind of spread them out a little bit, like so. And we see the back. It's about there. So then you start, like I said, you start removing them from where you placed it already. And they come out fairly easy. Just pull them. You don't have to cut it or anything. Just pull them and they come out fairly easy. So we need a little bit more off the back right here. All right, that's looking good so far. said, the good thing about it is it comes with a spare one. So if you do mess up, you can always go back and do it again. So now I have 2 spares, one with the green one and then 1 spare came with this one. So I can always go back and do it again if I mess up. But don't like to really mess up. So try to get it right. All right, so there it need to go, there it need to go, and here needs to go. Might be a little bit wide on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit wide, but I think I can make it work. Alrighty, so we go here. Oh, that's gotta come out. You can come out. You can come out. Now let's see where we at now. Alright, so you two need to come out. So basically got the bottom of the controller in. Alright, so then we're gonna come off with him. Alright, we're getting there. Alrighty. So that's perfect. So now I just need to go up around my trigger guard a little bit. Which is, let me see. Alright, so come out here, here, and then this block right here. Alright, you want it in there where it won't do much bumping around. Because like I said, this is how you're gonna control your cars, man. So you have to be able to take care of this stuff. All right, so next up, we take out this chunk. As you take them out, you want to keep dropping it in. You don't want to just go crazy taking them out. All right, so I need to still go up just a little bit to about there. Probably one more layer. Come on, man. Let's see. Bam. We're in there. All right, we got that one in there. Nice and snug. Lift it up so y'all can see that. She's in there. So, next up. Next up, we'll do the Sanwa. She's in there pretty good. Come over with it some so y'all still can be able to see good. So the Sanwa will sit about right there. That look about good to y'all? Looks about good to me. Might come over just a hair. Right there. So now we push down the Sanwa to make the indentation. All right, so we go here, start taking them out. All right, that should be just about good enough for the bottom. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe about 2 more. Maybe 4 more. so that the bottom should be good. Yep. We'll do two more here. Yep, bottom is good. So now just work on the top and the middle. And then we're gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying, fellas, a lot of you guys, a lot of people, you just don't need it. You know what I'm saying? You pay a little bit more attention to your stuff than I do. So a lot of you guys probably won't need anything like this, but for me, like I said, when I get out and I go to having fun, man, I go to kind of having fun. You know what I'm saying? So for me, something like this is more like a must-have for me. Almost got it. Almost got it. Them two. Like I said, they come out fairly easy, man. It's not nothing that you're gonna have to struggle with. Like I said, the only thing about it is, you know, taking too many or not taking enough out. So that's gonna need probably another row this way. Almost there. And like I said, don't be afraid of messing up, because you have more shots to get it done. I know if y'all anything like me, I might mess up the first time, but second and third time I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Two more right here, and we should be in business. This one right here is being real stubborn. There we go. Come on out of there. Bam. Get around this trigger, and we'll be good to go. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. All right, trigger is there, so you need that, and that, and we should be good. I might you're gonna need a little bit more up under there, under that trigger. Voila. There it is. Like I said, I got this from Harbor Freight. I don't know if you guys have a Harbor Freight where you are. I don't know if they're worldwide or not. I don't know, but I know, you know, some places will have it, but you also can find something like this at any hardware store. Ace, probably Home Depot, anywhere. I looked online and I saw it online on Harbor Freight, so I just went there. I knew exactly what I wanted, so I just went straight to Harbor Freight and picked them up. But there they go. They're in there good. They ain't moving, bouncing around, coming out, anything like that. They're sitting in there pretty good. Like I said, they do this in about 3 or 4 different sizes. I know they do. This is a 4800. They do a 5800 with some rollers on it, but it's not really much bigger than this. But it just have rolling wheels and a stand little thing on it. And then they do a 3200, which is smaller than this one. Then they do a 2800, which is the smallest one. The 3200 and the 2800, you should be able to get one remote in either one of those. Just depending on which remote you have, especially for the 2800, because it's pretty small. But just depending on what one remote you have, like that Fly Sky is a smaller footprint, it has a smaller footprint, so that one would fit in the 2800. Maybe not the Sanwa or the Futaba or the DX5 Pro, because the DX5 Pro has that antenna, so they may not fit. But one definitely can fit in the 3200, or you may can squeeze 2 in the 3200, depending, like I said, once again, depending on your remote size. And then this 4800, you definitely can fit 2. You probably can squeeze 3 in here if you arrange them right, but your foams probably, your indentions in your foams probably be touching. So that means if the remotes are bouncing around in there, they can clack and hit up against each other. Which some of y'all may not mind that, you know what I'm saying? I do, but some of y'all may not. But this is the Apache 4800. It's awesome. Now I have all my remotes are in 2 cases. I don't have to, you know, be worried about them in the car on the ride, or you know, when I'm out in the field playing. I don't have to worry about nobody stepping on them, breaking them, or anything to that nature. But there they go, ready to go. Apache 4800. For me, I call them transmitter carriers. But there it is. I appreciate y'all sticking around watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you like. YouTube in a minute.